Hey, good morning. It's Sunday, June 30th. Another month bites the dust. That's 2 months down, another month, and maybe another 2 months to go. Yesterday we did Alcatraz, we did Sausalito, California. Had a great day. Today we're headed to Castello. What the hell is the name of that place? Let's see. Castello Di Amarosa Winery in Nappa. So that should take up most of the day. Then from there we're headed to Sonora, California, where we'll stop and hang out and relax. And then tomorrow we'll try to get through Yosemite. So hang on, a lot more to do, a lot more to see, and we'll check in with you in a little while. All right, so we're headed to Castello Di Amarosa Winery here in Nappa. We've got all the vineyards on the left and the right. We're kind of in vineyard town. Pretty cool. We should be there in about 25 minutes. It's supposed to be a castle, so I guess we'll get some nice filming in, walk around. Got some restrictions on the cameras, so we got to just be careful with that. Otherwise, I'm hoping that we have a pretty good day here. Should be interesting. So we should be, like I said, we should be there in about 25 minutes or so. We'll chime in a few. All right, as you can see, we are definitely in Nappa. Nothing but wineries right and left. Just groves and groves of winery. Grapes or wine, whatever you want to call it. We're checking out all the names as we go down. I'm not a big wine aficionado, so I wouldn't really know that many types of wine, but just one big grove after another. Pretty cool. A little early in the morning for wine, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. By the time we sit down, it'll be almost 12 o'clock, so it won't be so bad. Look at these wineries, left and right. Left and right. Trinchero. Robert Mondavi Winery. I think I heard it out one, Mondavi. Yeah. Just trying to pick out some names. Turnbull. Crazy. Interesting wine country. All right, well, we've seen enough. You get the drift. Rutherford, I heard of Rutherford. Okay, so we've got a good look at some wineries on the road here, and we'll see you down the road. All right, so we're driving through the town of Castello. I'm trying to think of the name of this town. It's, let's see. Where is it? It's on the next page somewhere. Cute little town, though. Let's see. It's town of Calistoga. So this is Calistoga. Beautiful buildings. Pretty cool here. Museum, actually. I don't see that many wineries here. Well, liquor stores selling wine. I guess they don't need to. I guess people go right to the source. And I mean that literally, the source. Gas, $5.19, $5.20, $5.60 a gallon. Oh boy. I haven't seen any $6 gas, but I'm sure it's around if you go off like the highways. But I've seen a lot of mid fives, $5.25. Gas is pretty expensive out here. It's crazy. We're still about 5 miles out, about 10 minutes or so. Speed limit's only about 25 miles an hour, so that's why it takes so long to get there. But it's pretty just to run through town, take a quick look at it. Quaint little town. Well, we passed all the vineyards way back when, so Guess they needed a break. They had to put a town in the middle of the vineyards. Give people a break. But it's cute. All right, so let's see. Beringer Brothers. Yeah, we heard of Beringer. Yeah, we saw Sutter Home. We saw quite a few more wines that we recognize. Here's a little winery right here. It's a small one. Well, it's actually part of Beringer Brothers. I'm sure they have a big winery, gigantic winery. Wow, I got to see the house. Oh my, it's like castles. It's pretty cool. All right, headed down the road. And there's all your wineries once again on the right. All the big homes are on the left. All right, so we'll tune in a few minutes. We're almost there. All right, so we're in Castello Di Amarosa. Welcome. Beautiful in here. I guess we'll check in here and we'll see what the deal is. We'll be back. All right, so we're turning into the winery as we speak. And this is it, Castello Di Amarosa. I'm just gonna stop and, grab a picture here for a minute. Just that should be pretty interesting. I'd love to see that. That's great. I just want to stop and get a good picture here. Pretty cool. All right, let's drive in and see what our deal is here. All right. Pretty cool if you ask me. Going up the hill. Oh, quite the hill here. Yeah. Well, it's a pretty steep hill. Car is struggling. We're just getting a little drift of the winery here. I'm gonna stop at the end of the top of this hill here and get a little picture. Whoa. Alright, well, I'm guessing this is the castle. Definitely got to get a picture of this. So we'll just stop right about here and get ourselves a picture. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that. That car behind me. Alrighty. Pretty cool. Alright, a lot of cars behind me actually. Alright, well, we're gonna drive up. This is the castle. Let's see, one way in, one way out. Oh boy, I guess we just park right here. We'll park at any of these handicap jobs. That'll work for me. Beautiful. All right, so we're here. We'll be back. All right, so here is our castle. All right, Castello Di Amarosa. This is the land, the wineries. Look how beautiful this is. This is crazy pretty, man. Pretty cool. Hey, they even got a moat. I guess we're going up. Guess we're gonna go up the stairs and through the gate. So let's try this out and see what's here. Hopefully there's somebody to greet us. Oh yeah, there she is. Cool. All right. So let's get in there and see what the deal is. Oh, gotta go over the moat. Cool. All right, so I guess we're heading in to go taste some wine. Then we'll try to walk the castle after we drink the wine. Wow, look at all the wheelbarrows. Wine barrels, cool. Yeah, this is pretty cool in here. Very interesting. Wow. This is pretty cool. Let's see, what do we have out here? I'm sure it's like a dead end. Oh man, oh, I'm gonna take a walk out here. Wow. Oh, so this is what we have. Pretty cool. Guess we can get some pictures from up here. Oh, oh wow, this is pretty cool. It's like a little courtyard. Hey, let me get a picture or two. Cool. There's the top. Let's see what's out here. Ah, there's all the wineries out yonder. Pretty good. Alrighty, we'll be back in a minute. Alright, so we're gonna enter the castle. Pretty cool. Nice. Love it. Wow, look at this room. Oh heavens. Wow. I want to talk about a room. This is pretty cool. This is pretty awesome. Look at the work on this baby. Whoa. Crazy. Alright, let's get a picture of that. Alright, just another shot of some hallways. I'm pretty sure this is for the wine tasting in here. Pretty cool. And there we go. All right, let's head in. Okay, so we sat down now to have our wine tasting deal here. We got to pick 5 wines. I'm sure it's just a drop of wine for each one, so not a big deal, but it's cute. So let's see what happens here in a few minutes. Okay, so we've entered into the chapel, which I thought was pretty cool. Wow. Very interesting little chapel. Got some old, wow, Stations of the Cross that are very, very old. Very old. I guess this was an old confessional. Wow, that's crazy. Pretty insane. Just to look at the ceiling. Wow, look at these chairs. Oh my heavens. Those are incredible. I'm always going to light a candle. It's pretty good. All right, we'll tune back in a little bit. All right. I'll take 2 barrels to go. There you go. There's the wine. Insane. Ah, look at all the bottles. Cool. This is where they keep them. Outstanding. All right, let's get out of here.
It's sticky.
They call this the Alva room. Boy, you could just lay down there, put your head upside down, open the spigot, and you're good to go. Here's all the different wines. You got your Yountville's, your Childs, Atlas Peak. You got them all. Ooh, I like those jars. Ooh-wee. You could just fill up. All right, I think that's the end of the guided. Oh, this is for guided tour only. Oh, you go through. Oh, you go through the tunnels down here. That must be cool. Ah. All right. We saw enough here. This is the Alva room. Man, big barrels. Ooh. All right, let's get out of here. All right, so we're headed to the tower. Which way is the tower?
This way. This way. No, that's right.
Follow the lady with the white hat.
I don't have a white hat.
Oh, what color you call that?
It's a neutral color. You don't
Yeah.
have one. Can't hear, can't see.
That's nice, dear. All right, she can go on her own. All righty, we'll catch up in a bit. All right, we've been up here before. This is the tower. This is it. All right, so we're headed for the tower. We got to go around the maze. I don't think so. Okay, let's try again. Somewhere else. All right. I guess this is where they used to get the damsel in distress. Yeah. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, well, at least I got a light for her while she's in distress. All right.
I can't go nowhere. There's people.
Oh, people can't go nowhere. All right. Well,
Come on.
there's a lot of carvings and. All right, let's hit the road. Beautiful. It's like that movie, Top of the World, man, Top of the World. Oh, there's your parking lot. Cool. All right, I guess we're gonna go up more stairs. It's my specialty. All right, we're going into another dark room.
This is it?
I don't know.
That's it?
I don't know. It's got to be another way around.
Here isn't.
Okay, this is it. All right, no entry. No entrada. All right. So I guess we're not getting up to the top. That's okay. We've done enough today. All right, we'll shut it down for now, and we'll check in a bit. Okay, so this is standing in the middle of a vineyard, and it just goes on forever. So pretty cool. That's it. We're going to shut down and head for Sonora. See you in a little while. All right, so we have officially hit the city of Sacramento. And we're headed east to Sonora. Probably about another 90 miles to go. All right, so we're traveling on 4 East, headed for Sonora, California. Probably still about another 40 miles out. As you can see the terrain, it is hot and dry here. We just passed by a lot of farming, you know, with the grapes. Look like apple trees to me, I'm pretty sure they were. So we're just marching on down the road, a little bit more to go. And we see the mountains in front of us. Could be Yosemite. Not quite sure yet until I get a little closer. But I'm pretty sure that's part of it, which is in the distance. Yeah, been a long ride today, a long ride. But we had a good day with the winery. I'm sure that slowed us down. The wine sure didn't help. But we're doing good. We're hanging in there. As you can see, there's the mountains in the background. We just got to get ahead of these two vehicles here because we got to gain a little speed. So we'll tune out for now and we'll check in a little bit. All right, coming around to Sonora, we found this beautiful, beautiful lake called the Lakes. I mean, that was a beautiful lake. I wish I would have got a little bit more of it. It was a beauty. Yeah, it ends here. Wow, look at that. Got a big slide coming off the house. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, we're going to come around it again. I got to see where we're turning, though. Once again, we got these cuckoo turns. There's the lake in the background. It's pretty. I don't know if we can see it though. It looks like we're going up and down the mountains. There it is, the lake a little bit. There goes a boat zipping by. Gonna go over this little bridge here. Nice and slow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool if you ask me. Beautiful, actually. Wow. Looks really nice. All right. So we got the lake in. I'm sure we'll get it a little later on. All right, let's check back in. We're almost there.
That's crazy.
So once again, we seem to be going up the mountains. I know we're not that far from Yosemite, but far enough. You know, I didn't think we'd have this kind of view, but pretty awesome out here. Close to Sonora, California. We had that beautiful lake, which was, man, that was a beautiful lake. No doubt about it. Wish I would have got a little bit more of it. I tuned in a little too late. See, we got to turn up here at about 3.5 miles. And then we still got about another, probably 10 miles to go before we get to the hotel. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. All right. You've seen the road. We're off and running. We'll be back. Oh, I'm assuming that's Yosemite ahead of us. The Sierra Nevada mountains, maybe? We'll have to get clarification on that. Because we're really not that far from Nevada either. This should be interesting. All right, well, we're going to head into Walmart here at about 2 miles on the road, get some supplies, and then we'll be about 8 miles to the hotel. And then that's it for today. We're going to just chill out and rest up. So we'll check back in tomorrow. So everybody have a good night and a good day. And we'll see you guys in the morning.
This castle of sand, we'd hear the rush in the wind. Yeah, we were closer than friends. I hope that we could withstand. But now when I fall and when I cry, who's there to pick me up? When all of my tears are running dry, who'll take me back to the top? The way this castle of sand, we'd hear the rush in the wind. Now we have come to an end. I hope that we'd stay on land. But now when I fall and when I cry, who's there to pick me up?